Hello boys, welcome back to another video. This is the final. In this video, I'm going to tell you everything there is to know about this country. My country is, drumroll please, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. Alright, first up, we have the human and physical geography of this country. The Democratic Republic of the Congo is a country that is currently located in Central Africa. Right here. Now to me, my perceptions about this country is a little off. What I see about this country is beaches and rainforests. You know, a beach where you can basically drink beer like Rico Rodriguez from Just Cause 3. However, I asked one person what their perception was about the DRC, and the results are truly horrifying. Burgers go well with fries. However, there's a lot of unique features about this country. This country's capital is Kinshasa. This is the second largest French-speaking city in the entire world. The wildlife is phenomenal, and locals eat everything with mayo. Now this is where things get interesting. See, the country's healthcare systems have been greatly impacted by its own protracted conflict, as well as by continued long-standing complex humanitarian crisis in the world. Why is this important, you ask? It's because the Congo played a role in World War II. Now this country has a lot of physical features, all range from a large river basin, major valley, high plateaus, 3 mountain ranges, and a low coastal plain. And another unique fact is that the Congo is surprisingly not overrun by the Ebola virus. Now here are a lot of problems. The country is one of the most poorest nations in the world, forced displacement of populations, plagued by a complex humanitarian crisis marked by localized violence and ethnic conflict for decades. Next up, we have folk, pop culture, and languages. Now this country has lots of pop culture. It is known for its stone and nail-studded Kinshasa statues of the Congo people and the masks and figurines of the Aka. It also has Congolese music. The standard of housing in the DRC is variably ranging from very poor to exorbitantly priced. However, the DRC made its first impact as being the first African club to reach the finals of a FIFA tournament. The traditional clothing of the people of Congo are both for men and women. It's made from a material from a type of palm. Now the languages in the country is Kituba, Lingala, Swahili, Shiluba, Francophone, and African and American Sign Language. Now the 2 most used languages in the country is Lingala and Swahili. Now the reason why those languages are there in the first place is because since the independence of the country, the most prominent language has been Lingala. It first developed out of a trade language based on the Bangi tongue that was used on the lower Congo River between the tributaries in the late 19th century. Next up, population. I couldn't find a map, but I did find some major clusters in the center: west, south central, southeast, southwest, north, and northeast. The total fertility rate is 6.21. The infant mortality rate is 62. The life expectancy is around age 65 and 83. The young and old dependency ratio is 97.85. Now the issue for those numbers is surges in violence, exacerbated insecurity, extensive internal displacement, and substantial loss of line. There's a lot of social issues for this. Abuse by armed groups, internally displaced people's rights, unlawful killings, denial of humanitarian access, right to truth, justice, and reparations, and right to education. Now what stage is the country in? Now, for my personal thinking, I think it's at stage 2. Because it's slightly less than 1/4 the size of the US, citizens can't leave, there's also terrorist groups. It is currently estimated that by 2050, it will have a 250 million population and join the world's 10 most populated countries. Next up, we have conflict. Since 1996, the conflict in the eastern part of the country, since the Rwanda genocide, nearly 2 million Hutu refugees crossed the Congolese border because of the genocide. Now what were the causes? Reunification of Hutu, Tutsi, and the relationship with political power. What were the impacts of this? The genocide devastated the country, destroying homes and communities. Up to 2 million people fled the country. Next up, last one, globalization. I tried finding this everywhere, but however, there's nothing on services like companies or anything. However, the country is extremely rich in wood, oil, and minerals such as diamonds, gold, and coltan. They use it to make cell phones. There is a company called the International Rescue Committee. They provide vital support to Congolese who are struggling to recover from decades of conflict, including COVID-19 and Ebola. Alright, that's the video, boys. Hope you enjoyed.